Hi everyone, how are you? We're just in from a big announcement this morning about the major prize at our annual fundraiser. We do a high tea by the sea every year, but I'll tell you more a little bit about that. I'll go live from the major prize and how you can enter it later this week. But we were really hungry because we've sort of been on the late flight in last night, early morning, and just needed something a little nourishing. So I was just glancing. I was actually talking to a girlfriend of mine about caravanning recipes, and I said, have you ever done this amazing little beef and coconut satay out of 4 ingredients menu planner? Now I know this is not a new book, so many of you are going to have it, and you may not have actually dusted off this recipe for a while, so I thought I'm going to share with you all how to make it because it's so darn easy. And you know, everybody loves a curry, whether it's Indian or Thai or the Caribbean. I love a curry. 2 reasons why. Number 1, curry to me equals flavor, and flavor is the most important ingredient in any food, any dish, any recipe. And number 2, mostly it can all be done in one pot. So not only are you getting a really nourishing meal when you make a curry at home, you are minimizing the wash up. So what I've done, I've got my little non-stick frying pan over a medium heat, and I'm just adding all I had a little breast of chicken in the freezer here at work, so I just got it out and defrosted it in the microwave, then I just chopped it into bite-sized pieces. So, you know, traditionally that's what a curry is, isn't it? It's, cubed meat, vegetables, and a yummy sort of sauce or gravy. So let's pop that little bit of rubbish over there. So our chicken, this little bite-sized pieces. And while that is just cooking down, I just want to get a little bit on the heat, every little piece. There we are. I've got probably about 350 grams for the 2 of us for lunch. So there's my chicken. I'm just going to season it with a little bit of cracked pepper, like so. And while that first side is cooking, I want to introduce you to the other 3 ingredients. So here are the other 3 ingredients. We've got curry powder, which probably most of you have. Hello everyone joining us here. Coconut cream or milk, whichever one. The recipe actually says milk, but because I want to work it through with you really quickly and literally get it from the pan to the plate before we end this video, I've used cream because cream will result in a much richer, thicker, velvetier sauce faster. So, and then peanut butter. So peanut butter, coconut milk or cream, and your curry powder. So all it says in the little recipe, so it says beef and coconut, but I had chicken, so I just defrosted it. Either interchangeably, you could do pork, you could do vegetarian as well. So heat a non-stick frying pan, cook your chicken for a couple of minutes, reduce the heat, add the curry powder. So, you know, if there's 4 of you, a family 4, 500 grams of chicken or beef, and then 1 to 2 teaspoons of curry powder, depending upon the spice level your family can handle. 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. Now I have used just a natural peanut butter, so gluten-free, no additives, no preservatives, no added sugar, no added salt. So I just got that one, crunchy. I like a little bit of texture in my food. My boys love crunchy peanut butter too. And then 1 cup of coconut milk. So I'm using coconut cream today only because I want to get this from pan to plate a lot faster than milk. Milk's fantastic, but for it to sort of, reduce down, you need to give this a little bit more time. So hello to everybody joining us today. Steve, Penny, Rebecca Costa, Noddy Kaz. Hello from Bendigo. Oh, you might need a nice curry. I saw the morning temperature down there this morning was very, very low, single digits. So Vicky Ma, hello to you. Elaine Cross, Karen Brooks. We are all making a 1-pot wonder chicken curry the lunch today. But if you are like 50% of Australia at this time of day, what's the time? 20 to 2, you still have no idea what's for dinner tonight. So if that's you, perhaps this could be for dinner tonight. And I'm hazarding a guess, most of you may have some of these staple pantry ingredients, I'm sure. I mean, we grew up, every family I knew had one of these. Curry powder in my house has saved many a meal from peril. So curry house, peanut butter, that's another one most of you probably will have as well. You just need your coconut cream or your milk, and then your protein. Okay, let's start. Turn our chicken over and get so you can see that side really nice and golden. Back on the heat again. I've only got it on a sort of medium heat. I'm using a non-stick pan, so I didn't add any added oil into my pan. Every extra tablespoon of olive oil you use, you are using 127 calories. So not really needed in this dish. We've got so much flavour, and the non-stick pan will produce a really nice golden exterior anyway. So, okay, into this, let's actually just do first, I might even reduce that heat a tad now. We've got our 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. 1 and 2. And we're just going to stir that to coat. Give a little mix through, like so. And then we are going to add to this. So, of course, as I do in my kitchen, I go to my fridge and I have a look at my crisper to see what vegetables I've got. So today I had red onion, capsicum, and some snow peas. Obviously, because snow peas are a very soft vegetable, I just slice them and I'm going to leave them set aside, and I'll end them when we have a couple of minutes to go so that they sort of aren't all wilted and yuck. But my harder veggies, my red tomato and my capsicum, I am popping in now before I sprinkle with, so let's give that a little toss as well. And then I'm going to sprinkle with a teaspoon of curry powder. So there we are, a little bit of curry powder. And then to bring it all together, so that's what it looks like so far, my chicken, my peanut butter, my veggies, whatever veggies you've got, and my curry powder, okay? So already I know this is going to be delicious. We've got flavour in the peanut butter, we've got flavour in the curry powder, so we know we've got a flavourful one-pot meal. But what we don't have at the moment is a really rich velvety sauce, and that's what makes a good curry. So today I just had some coconut cream in my cupboard, and this ingredient was actually while we were chatting about Carribean, because Carribean you don't have to have cream, but you'll have things in tins, because they store better and longer as well, especially when you're Carribean. So I'm not going to rip the entire lid off this because I only really want to use probably about half. So I'm going to just pour in. Okay, this is an organic one. It actually looks a bit like milk anyway, even though it says cream. But let's just increase that heat a little bit more. Get it a-cooking. Give it time for those flavours to blend. There we go. Okay, it smells really, really nice, and that is always a good sign, isn't it? So we might just need a little bit more sauce as well, a little bit more coconut cream, so a little bit more. I did say 1 cup, sorry, I didn't measure it. I just free poured. So you'll know. There we go. That looks better. That looks a little bit better. Right, let's bring that to a boil, and then we can reduce the heat, because what you want to do with the curry, the longer you can cook it on your stove top. So at home, if I was at home, and as according to the recipe, I would bring it to a gentle boil, and then I would reduce the heat and just give it time for those flavours to blend together. So, but because I actually want to, in this little video, I want to start it, cook it, and plate it in front of you, because this is a really easy one pot, and it's a great way to use up leftover protein, leftover vegetables, whatever you've really got. If I'm doing a question about, hello Tammy Baker, vegetarian, I would, instead of chicken, I would have been peeling and dicing my sweet potato, and I would use that vegetable as the basis of and build a vegetable curry around it. Towards the end, as your sweet potato is starting to tenderize, you could add in your red capsicum and your purple onion, corn, chickpeas, zucchini, whatever, snow peas, whatever you've got really. So a curry is a great thing because it's very versatile. Oh, there's a bit of capsicum, a bit of rogue capsicum. Let's just give it a stir. And then I'll lift it up in a second and just show you what it all looks like, the colour. And then we'll just reduce the heat. Now, generally, curry is served over rice, wouldn't you say? Mostly curry is served over rice. But I just thought today, because we are trying to be really good in the 4 Ingredients Kitchen, I have got a little tub of mixed lettuce, and I just picked a couple of little geraniums from my garden. So I'm going to actually serve today's curry for us on mixed lettuce. So I like the crisp and coolness of the lettuce against the warmth of a curry. So even if you just had an iceberg lettuce, finely shred it like noodle-like lettuce, put it on your plate and put the beautiful, warm, rich, velvety curry, you know, in the middle of that. Obviously for my kids, I serve it with carbs, you know, but they spent the whole day running. So let me just show you, right? This curry has come to a boil. Can you see that? So I can see the onion starting to wilt down a little as well. It still needs a little bit longer. You know, the veggies need a little bit longer. But what I'll do, the sauce is nice and thick, and that's why I used the cream, the coconut cream. But milk, as I said, would work just as well. It just takes a little longer. Now I'm going to add in my snow peas. So I just had some snow peas that I have sliced down the middle. So, you know, anytime you add green to anything, you are adding nutrients of some kind. So don't ask me what they are in snow peas, but I'm thinking they is good. So let's give that a little stir around as well. A couple more minutes really, and then our curry is done. Now I'm just going to reduce that heat a tad. It's boiling away nicely. And then I'm going to come just for a second and answer some of your questions. Hello, Pauline Rawson. How are you? Chloe Gleason. Hello from Tassie. Well, Chloe, I hope, I don't know if you, how long it's been since you cooked a home-cooked chicken curry, but I think this one might be nice. Barbara Parker. Hello, Kim. I ordered 2 of the new cookbook, not received them. Would these be on back order? Barbara, they should be in the post and on their way to you. If you just private message us, we will check it for you and let you know. So this actually though isn't a recipe out of keto, but this is actually really keto friendly. I just don't know exactly the number of carbs, but there's no carbs in chicken, very few carbs in coconut cream. It's a 100% natural peanut butter, so that'd be low in carb, and of course curry powder. So, but I've just added all those veggies. There'd be a bit of carbs in that, but anyway, this would be a good one on a keto recipe as well. Sharon Detroit, hello to you. How are you? Vanessa Manick, hello from Adelaide. Christine Horsell, Adelaide as well. Marguerite Phillips, hello to you from Queensland. Vicky Day, sounds good. Anything, Vic, in a one pot, you know, done as quickly as this in my kitchen is good. So I just forget, there's so many various recipes. So which book is it out of? Yes, you ask, 4 ingredients menu planning. So, you know, it's an old and goldie, this one, but I'll just, for those of you that do have it, try and find the recipe again. It was on page 62, but just note, I used beef and coconut. Today, the recipe's beef and coconut in the book. Today, I did chicken and coconut, just simply because I had the chicken in the freezer and couldn't be bothered going to the shop to buy other things. So that was all. Very, very versatile, though. And as I said before, you could easily, make this a yummy vegetarian dish as well. So here we go. And I just want to, a little bit longer, let me try one of my little snow peasies. I tell you, you're still asking yourself, what's for dinner tonight? This might very well be the answer. Really, really nice. So here we go. Let's flavor up. Onto, can you all see how I'm plating? I'll just pop that there. I'll put my little flowers over there because I want them in a second. Whoopsies. Here's my lovely. So I've just got my mixed lettuce. And then I am just going to serve it up like so. Voila. This is going to feed the 2 of us. And look at all that colour in this dish. Yum, yum, yum. You use whatever veggies you've got. And then to serve, I'm going to just a little flour there. Only because I have these in the garden. A little flour there and some fresh parsley. Here we are. And that's our little sprinkle of vitamin C at this time of year, a bit of fresh parsley. And let me just wipe the splatters off those in. And there you go, beautiful people. That is a very easy one-pot chicken curry that is going to get us through hopefully the rest of the day and perhaps you for dinner tonight. So very easy. I'll post the recipe. I'll put a picky as well up. I'll take a picky and put it up. But remember the 4 ingredients, very simply your protein, curry powder, peanut butter, and some coconut cream and milk. You then serve it on whatever you want and add whatever veggies to it that you have in your fridge. See you, everyone. Have a great afternoon, and thanks for joining us. Hope this has helped. Bye.